with that, Rattler fans, we welcome you inside of beautiful Bill Greehey Arena for today's matchup between your St. Mary's Rattlers and the Texas A&M University Kingsville Javelinas. An out-of-conference matchup here, Heartland versus Lone Star. It's become somewhat of an ordinary thing for these two to match up, and we're set for another good one here today. I'm Joe Rodriguez, going to be bringing you all the action. The Rattlers entering play today at a record of 3-9, coming off of their most recent game, a victory, and that one was a Heartland Conference matchup. So St. Mary's looking to get back onto the right track after their slow start to the season. Meanwhile, the Javelinas right on that 500 mark. They are currently 7-7 on the year and on a bit of a slide themselves as they have dropped their past two games. Going to be interesting to see what the Rattlers come out and do here today. They won their last matchup. That one was 3-0, and that was up against their foe Oklahoma Panhandle State. But now St. Mary's, it'll be interesting which personnel they come out with today. We saw a lot of contributions out of the new faces, a few freshmen entering into the fray, but today looks like the same starting lineup as we are used to. Holman out there along with Hankins, Paul, Matty King, and then the libero also Tori Estrada, and it'll be Rachel Chicatano to get things underway here. It's time for some Rattler volleyball. We thank you very much for joining us here on this Tuesday night on the Rattler Network. So Chicatano gets us underway, and that one paints the line. It's quickly the Javelinas getting the side out, doing right what they should there. And now back to serve, it will be Casey Klobidens. For this Rattler team, we mentioned a slow start. They really did struggle early on in the year, having an 8-game losing streak, as that one met at the net by Lauren Holman. And I think that that's really going to be the key to the game here today. Holman and Isbell there in the middle. It was an excellent outing out of the two of them a couple of days ago in their victory over OPSU. If the Rattlers want to have a good go at this one here today, they're going to have to get something similar. And Holman, not quite getting the block there, but either a miscommunication or a little bit of an intimidation factor results in a 2-1 lead now for these Rattlers. Nice pass right there. In case you're just tuning into the stream, didn't get to watch any of the pregame warm-ups, this Kingsville team, they're very explosive. They can hit, and they can hit it very well. It's something that they've been very good at so far on the year. In fact, they have 718 kills. That's around 50 kills per game, while holding their opponents to just 643. This one to Holman, but player in the net. I think they got Chicatano right there, and the lead will swing back to the Javelinas' way. Another important thing for this Rattler team, they can't let themselves get down early in sets. It's something that has happened a couple of times in those tough games. They're going to have to come out strong, as this one, a double touch on Chicatano right there, and a slow start for her. Rachel, she'll be looking for a bounce-back performance here. She had that tough match last match. Didn't see much of the floor because of some mistakes being made, I think. But now a chance to get herself back into the groove of things as Jenna Paul gets her first swing of the day. And that one responded to and put down. It will be Bukowski getting that one right there. And very quickly now, 5-2. These points coming fast and furious thus far. Now back in serving is Wells. It is Holman swinging and tipped at the net, but down to the floor it goes. As now Isbell will check into the match and Estrada will head on out. Holman back to serve, and it's always an entertaining thing when you get to see one of your middle blockers play that back row. Holman very good at doing it. Good job there by Isbell and Paul of setting the block. This one a bit higher up, but as such it was dug out, and another mistake right there. A double touch violation, and now 6-3 as Estrada will check in for Holman. Also checking in on the other side of things, we see Hutchinson and Scott checking into the game. Scott back there and ready to serve. A little bit of side spin on that one right there. This one, though, put down right there by Maddie King. That's what you like to see out of the Rattlers. Just 1, 2, 3. Go on ahead and get that point on the board. As we now see Tareen Grace checking into the match, along with freshman Maddie Walsh. Maddie Walsh, she had herself an excellent game the last time on out, and the freshman now looking like she'll be getting some more regular playing time. Also, Zaccardo, the libero on the Javelina side of things, also checking back into the match. Good job there by the Rattlers of meeting it at the net. And now setter out here, and Hankins, she'll decide to just send it over on that second touch. Here's Grace now, her first touch. Rebuked, but now King's turn. Well dug out there by Zaccardo. Setter out here. Here's Grace. She'll play it short and find the line. Tareen Grace entering the match and immediately getting a point on the board. Well fought out, well battled for there, as I think that was our first real volley of the match, and the Rattlers coming out on top. They now just trail by 1. Here's Walsh once again. Well dug out there by Walsh, but the setter's out. A free ball now for the Javelinas. We'll see what Kingsville can do with it here. Good job there. Estrada able to get on over to it, but another free ball now. And that one played short. Well done there by Bukowski. 7-5 now for the Javelinas. And St. Mary's defense thus far has been pretty impressive. Oh, that one found the line. So Estrada thought that it was going to head on out, but it really was on that line. Unfortunate right there. 8-5 now. Bukowski, a junior out of Harlingen, Texas. Maddie King, a good job sending that one over. And a good job there by Isbell and Grace to get a piece of it. Now Isbell attacking. And dug out there by Hankins. And Walsh. It's a tough approach, that is. You have to try to find the ball from behind you. And then also you got to rotate your shoulders on through when you're making the hit. And a tough go there for Grace, and she put it into the net. This one played short, but the Javelinas appeared to be ready for it. Dug out there by King. Walsh, she tried to put it short. Ooh, and that set on over to the Javelina side of things. Walsh hitting the floor, and again on over to the Javelina side. And that one met at the net, but onto the Rattlers side as Faison is able to get the point over for Kingsville. So first 2 double digits is the Javelinas. Now the Rattlers are going to have to battle their way on back. This one is out, as now we're at 10-6. These two teams, very similar colors, by the way, so if you're confused, the Rattlers in the blue tops, while the Javelinas will be in the white tops. Back to serve now is Maddie King. Isbell goes up, but she loses a joust there, but it is over to the Rattlers side. Hankins will give it a good swing. And that one put down with some authority there, as it is Hutchinson coming up with the kill for Texas A&M University Kingsville. Faison back to serve once more. That one set a little bit off the net. Hankins had to adjust for it. Here's the tip now. Walsh, she'll pop it up. Isbell now takes a swing, and it is out. Just unfortunate right there by Isbell. As now here comes back on. Oh, it has been overruled. A point for St. Mary's, beg your pardon. As we are now at 7-11, here's Estrada on to serve. This one met at the net, but again, Walsh forced to take that first touch. But Hankins, it doesn't matter. This time able to put it on down, and St. Mary's trying to make a little bit of run at this one, hanging right on in there with the Javelinas. A little bit of topspin there for Estrada, and that one put down. Well played right there. So we see a substitution right here. That's Hutchinson again, who is getting in on that point. She has been active so far. Zaccardo back to serve. Here's Hankins. And that one touched by a Javelina and down to the floor. Chicatano will check back in along with Jenna Paul, as Walsh and Grace will be checking on out. We'll see what Rachel can do right here. So far the feel of this game, both teams playing pretty sharp coming on out, as that one is out of play. The Javelinas, a couple of mistakes that they could shorten up, but for St. Mary's, they've played a relatively clean game. A couple of mistakes in their own right, of course, but all in all, I wouldn't say anything tragic on either side. A good decision right there to play it over on the second touch. As now back to serve will be Klobedens. Casey Klobedens, the setter for this Javelina team. Holman now punching it on back. Holman the second time, and down it will go. I like the decision there by Lauren. She could have decided to just try to pound it down to the ground full force, but instead she goes on ahead, plays it off to the side where no one is located, and able to get a point out of it now for the Rattlers, as here's Hankins now back to serve. This one sent back. Holman and King on the combination. And that one on out. So the deficit has been cut down to just one. In the early goings of this first set, both of these teams really vying for positioning here. Hankins, that one, out of play. An unfortunate miss serve right there by Hankins. You see a substitution now. Abby Wells, she's checked back on into the match. She'll be in there serving now. Here's King. Met at the net, and a good job there of digging it on out. This one, long. Point on over for St. Mary's. As we see a substitution here, Holman shall be handing out of the game for Alexandria Guerrero. And Coach Warmack Chipman, she'll do this about every now and then. If she wants to get Holman a little bit extra of a rest, she'll insert Guerrero. Guerrero, a good server and a good back row player in their own right. That one met at the net by Isbell. She goes up once again. And it'll be a free ball here for the Rattlers. Here's Paul now. This one popped up, but nowhere near a setter, so it's going to be a back row. Oh, didn't get it over the net. Point on over for the Rattlers. And I think something we see out of this Rattler team, a little bit more high spirits, high energy than we saw them last match. They've come out strong. They're the ones whooping and cheering as opposed to their opposition. And that's what you want to see out of a whole match, as this one put down by the Javelinas as they look to answer right on back to that. Once again, it is Bukowski. She has had a strong outing thus far, as we see Hankins heading to the bench for the first time today, and Tori Estrada will head on into the match. Guerrero there on the pass, and a double touch violation there on Chicatano. That's her third one today. King now on the pass. Here's Paul. Well played there. Again, just a quick 1-2-3. That's how it goes. As now Jenna Paul and Chicatano will head out. Grace and Walsh on in. Maddie Walsh out of Lamar High School in Arlington, Texas. One of the newcomers to this Rattler team. And that one tipped, and Guerrero made an attempt at it, but just not quite able to get there. Not a quick enough read. As we are at the later stages of this first set now. Guerrero able to get to that one. Here's Grace now. And a Rattler player in the net. I believe they got Grace right there, so another point on over for the Javelinas. It would have been a good kill anyway. 18-15 now. Bukowski back there serving. And that one, oof. Real knuckler. And that one out of play. So the lead has now swelled to 4 right here. The Rattlers need a good pass and a side out right here. But first we'll have a timeout on the Rattlers side of things. They want to talk things on over. And with that timeout, it's that time. IPAC Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Kickoff Savings Event. Score huge savings all month long. 2015 Chrysler 200 or 2015 Dodge Dart. 2 all-star choices, just $199 a month. During the Labor Day event, 200s, Darts, your choice, $199 a month. But you got to beat the Blitz because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember IPAC Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram has it, and we sell it for less. Go to ipacdodge.com for details. And welcome back, Rattler fans. 19-15, your Rattlers trail here. But still time to come back here in this first set. It's Bukowski on the serve. She targets toward Guerrero, but Guerrero equal to it. Set her on out here. And this one sent on over. King now. This one able to get down to the floor. As St. Mary's got exactly what they wanted out of that timeout, a side out, and now their player King back and ready to serve. This one sent on over. King, though, equal to it. Oh, man. Tareen Grace has gone to the floor. That's not something that you want to see there. And Tareen, she kind of just crumbled on down. She's being attended to by trainers now, and we're going to take a quick break. Well, Tareen, she's refound her feet. She's being assisted off of the floor right now. It's now checking into the match will be Allison Rose. We can only hope Tareen's okay, but it looks like it's a left leg injury, and she's not putting any pressure on there, but you do like her to be able to stand up and to walk off under assisted power right here. It will be Allison Rose checking on into the match. All right, 19-16, we're back and ready to continue going on at it. We'll try to get you an update on Tareen as we can. Looks like the Javelinas now will be making a substitution. The officials have agreed to go on ahead and replay that point instead of, it looked like they the Javelinas had the option. They could have taken the point right there, but they'll allow the replay. Very sporting by them, and now we're ready to get back into things. It will be the Rattlers on to serve here. So here is Maddie King, 19-16. And that one sails on out. A missed serve there by the Rattlers. And a tough one at that. Here's Wells now back to serve. Fisson, beg your pardon. Allison Rose, ring. And that's what Allison Rose can do for you. She is an athlete out there. Very explosive player, and Rattlers look to find her right away, as now here's Tori Estrada back to serve as Isbell has checked out of the match. That one met at the net, but out of play. Good job there by the Javelinas to get the point. And I'd like to see St. Mary's focus on improving this first pass right here. It really can do wonders to set you up for success. Good job there by King. Here's Hankins now. And it found the floor and is in play. Chicatano and Paul, they'll check back on in. Walsh and Rose will head on out. Now here is Chicatano. This one, they're going for the back row, and Fasson setters out here. She'll step up to take it. Jenna Paul now playing it short. She got it. It looked like a little bit of miscommunication right there on the Javelina side of things. Zaccardo looked like she didn't know if it was her ball or if the two players at the net were going to drop back and go get it, but either way, it's a Rattler point now. Holman did well to meet that one. Oh, and that one, though, put down right away. A good job there by number 14, Morig. And now back and serving is Clovidens. Good pass there by King. Here's Hankins now. And that one tipped, and it will be a point for the Rattlers. Now Hankins back and ready to serve. She had a missed serve her last time on up, so you know she'll be looking to atone here. That one was a pretty nice one, and it sails on out. The Javelinas thought they had the tip at the net there, but nothing doing. Deficit now just at 1. This one met at the net. Estrada there. Holman, she sent back, but now Chicatano. Here's Paul. Good job there by Fasson. Pushed on towards the net. Here's King now. Met at the net. Popped on up. And that one off of the pole. And we're tied on up. Rattlers battling on back, and here's a timeout for the Javelinas. This first set turned it into a who wants it more matchup. We'll be back with it here on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. We're squared away at 22 apiece. Both teams looking to push 3 here. And we'll see who can do it first. It is Hankins on back and ready to serve for the Rattlers. In this first set, it really can make all of the difference. That's a good pass there. That one met at the net, though, by Holman, and by the tape a little bit, too. King, on down it goes. 23-22. By the way, a quick update on Tareen Grace. Just saw her get her feet by herself. That is over on the sideline towards that trainer table, so a good thing to see. Holman, chance out the happy birthday there, but it is popped on up. The tip played, and smartly done so by Bukowski. And now these two teams squared away at 23 apiece. It will be Javelina serve back there. Abby Wells will be the one to do it here. Oh, and Wells aced him. Caught Estrada playing a little bit too deep. The soft spot of the floor. And now set point here for the Javelinas. And Coach Warmack Chipman deciding that she wants to go on ahead and take her timeout. Might as well in this situation here, especially after a lapse in defense like that one. By the way, Rattler fans, like to remind you, you can check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/St. Mary's Rattlers. And you can also check us out on Twitter and Instagram under the same handle @St. Mary's Rattlers. And also, of course, for everything that you could want to know about your Rattlers, statistics, schedules, write-ups of the games, and little tidbits and videos here and there as well, be sure to check out rattlerathletics.com. Looks like about 35 more seconds left on this timeout. If you're St. Mary's, I think the main thing to get you going on this point, and the main thing you're probably saying in that huddle right there, is you just got to get that first good pass. If you get that initial good first pass, then you're going to be able to set yourself on up for the rest of the point. And they have quality hitters out there right now. Holman, Paul, King. I think those are the 3 people that you'd want on the floor to attack right now if you were St. Mary's. So if they're able to secure this good pass, then you could be looking at yourself squared up at 24 apiece. Here's Wells, back to serve again. This time it's King who will step up and take that one. They're looking for Jenna Paul here. Popped up by Zaccardo. This one had to be taken over with the left hand. And now here's Hankins attacking from that back row. It's off the tape. This one, dug out by Shikatano. They have to help it. Hankins had to come up from the back row. Couldn't jump on that one. Once again, it's Fasson hitting. Here's Maddie King now. She decides to play the tip. This one really building up right here. Wells now, she'll take a swing. It's going to be Holman. She's rebuked. Once again, Maddie King sent back. This one, though, still alive. Jenna Paul now. Fasson again. This one dug out by Estrada. Everyone getting in on the act. And it is the Rattlers who will win out off of a Javelina player. It goes, and we're tied up at 24. The battle of the first set continues longer. Here's Holman now back to serve. Top spin. Good pass there by Zaccardo. This one off of a Rattler player. Fasson able to get it on down. Once again, set point for the Javelinas. As checking into the match will be Hutchinson, along with Scott, who is back there and serving for the set. Scott, that one dug out by Hankins, sent back. And the first set will go on over for the Javelinas. A tough one right there, but if you're a Rattler fan, you can't really mind the result there. St. Mary's there the whole entire way, and perhaps the second set will fall their way. We're going to take a quick little break, but first, looks like we got an in-game promo here on the Rattler Network.
Nissan's kickoff savings event. Score huge savings all month long. Brand new 2015 Nissan Sentra, 0 money down, just $229 a month. Drive a new 2015 Nissan Altima, 0 money down, just $299 a month. But you've got to beat the blitz because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember, iPack Nissan has it and we sell it for less.
And welcome back, Rattler fans, inside of beautiful Bill Greehey Arena. 1-0 for the Javelinas thus far, but still plenty of time for your Rattlers to battle back into this one. St. Mary's looking to extend themselves here at home. They won that first home game earlier on, just about a week ago, and now looking to extend the streak to 2. You can see the Rowdy Rattlers, a little bit of fun there in the front row, staring on down the camera. As now here is Zaccardo back there ready to serve, and we're underway here in set number 2. Estrada, that one tough to handle. And the solo block right there by Brabham. And I think that was indeed the key there in the first set for St. Mary's. A little bit shaky on these first passes, as up that one right there. Also a bit shaky. And it really does make the difference in your game. That first touch, just as important as the serve. You can see both sides trying to take advantage of this one. Here's Estrada now, and Holman able to get a good hit onto it. And that one into the tape, down to the floor, so the Rattlers now on the board. Here is Channing Hankins, now back to serve. That one overpassed, but the joust is won over in mid-net. A good job there by Klobodens, able to get that touch onto it and get it down. Some team stats from that first set. I think interesting to note, both of these teams perfectly even as that one off the pole, and will be a point now for the Rattlers. Perfectly even in their kills, 15 kills each. Both teams hitting decently well, but not as well as I suppose they'd like to. But the Javelinas leading in that Dix department, 28-26, and also more blocks. So while these teams have the same amount of kills, it is the Javelinas doing a bit of a better job on the defensive ends of things. 4-2 now as the Rattlers trail. Substitution. As back to serve now will be Abby Wells. It is Morig who will be heading out of the match now. Wells, that one overserved. Free point on over to St. Mary's. Also of note, the Javelinas, they had 3 service aces that last set, as compared to the Rattlers who had none. So those 3 extra points really making a big difference, especially in a tight match like we just had. That one hit up into the air. Hankins gets to it. Here's King now. Ooh, she puts it down with authority. And that's what Maddie King can do to you. She's a very explosive player out there. As now here is Walsh on to serve. This one popped up into the air. Good job there by Isbell. Now King again. And she delivers again. Beg your pardon, Allison Rose on the point right there. These Rattler players doing it from all sides. 5-4, the Rattler lead. Walsh playing this one, a nice little teardrop. Send back right there. King and Isbell on the combination. The Rattlers coming out firing right here in the early goings of the second set. Well handled right there. Oh, and Estrada, that's a huge dig right there. King playing it soft. Isbell now sending it right back on over. Estrada, another dig there. Here's King. Sent back, popped into the air, and into the stands. And what a point that one was right there. It looked like Estrada, she got a couple of big digs there doing her part, but unfortunately the Javelina is able to come on out with it. So here's Scott now back and ready to serve. Rose, well dug out, that time by Wells, but can't do anything on with it. 7-5 now for the Rattlers. As coming on into the game is going to be Brabham. And also checking in is Zaccardo, the libero. Here's Maddie King now on to serve. That one on the floor straight away. Fasson, the big kill there. And Fasson really has been a huge impact player for this Javelina team thus far. And it's of no surprise she has 189 points coming into the season for this Javelina team. That is tops on the squad. Fasson again. And that one off the pole. A point on over to the Rattlers. Here comes Holman checking into the match as Isbell will head to the bench and Estrada will slide on back to serve. And in the net, Klobodens tried to send it over on that second touch, but caught the tape with her fingertips. 9-6 now. Here is Tori, and that one, oof, looking eerie with the amount, or the lack of movement on it, I should say. It's going to be Rose here. She'll send it over. And a missed touch right there. The Rattlers coming out 10-6 right here. And it will be a timeout called by the Javelinas. And with that timeout, it's that time. IPAC Mazda's kickoff savings event. Score huge savings all month long. The Quick and Agile 2015 Mazda 6, just $199 a month. The segment leading 2015 Mazda 3 is just $169 a month. Two game-changing Mazda vehicles, both under $200 a month. But you gotta beat the blitz because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember IPAC Mazda has it and we sell it for less. See IngramParkMazda.com for details. Alright, Rattler fans, that's going to do it as we're going to take a quick break here on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. 10-6 this score. By the way, Rattler fans, get involved with us on Twitter. We just asked our hashtag Rattler trivia question, as the Rattlers will come away with that point right on there. The trivia question: what Rattler senior is from Corpus Christi, Texas? Is it A, Jenna Paul, B, Lauren Holman, C, Megan Isbell, or D, Kaylin Guthrie? This one popped on up into the air. Well handled there by the Rattlers. Here's Allison Rose now taking the hit. Back on over the Rattler side. Setter is out here. Estrada take the ball. Hankins now. That one on down to the floor. Once again, Rattler fans, that trivia question: which Rattler senior is from Corpus Christi, Texas? Is it A, Jenna Paul, B, Lauren Holman, C, Megan Isbell, or D, Kaylin Guthrie? Well played. As that one down to the floor. You can tweet the answer to us using the hashtag Rattler Trivia, and also add us while you're at it at St. Mary's Rattlers. This one popped on up into the air, but a bit of a shaky pass, but Hankins doing well to get something onto it. Dug out there by Estrada, but it will be out of play. Avelina is starting to battle back here. Fasson, a good serve there, but a better pass. Hankins now. That one finally getting on down. The Rattlers breaking out of a little bit of a slump right there. Here is Rachel Shikatano straight back into the match. Jenna Paul in as well. This one, long point on over for the Rattlers. Shikatano back and serving once again. St. Mary's, they've done well to build this bit of a lead, but they still have to maintain it strongly, as that one is put down straight away. 14-9 now. The thing about it is that St. Mary's, now they can afford to go on ahead and trade points back and forth, just 1 point at a time each way. So this one popped into the air. Jenna Paul, a good attack right there. There's Fasson now from that back row, popped up there by Estrada. Well done. Here's Hankins. Popped up again. This time Holman, she'll take that second touch, and Hankins, knowing that the block was right there, just decides to pop it over. Fasson from that back row. Dangerous right here. It's still alive, and eventually will be won over as a lift is called on the Rattlers. 14-10 now. It is Sicardo who is back and serving. Oh, that one touched the tape. Unfortunate, but somehow St. Mary's, they keep it alive and manage to get a decent hit onto it. Fasson. Ooh. Estrada and King bumping into each other there, as this deficit has been shrunk down even more. And a timeout called here on the floor. We'll go on ahead and take the break with him here on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. 14-11 here in set number 2. It is Sicardo who is back and serving here. Rattlers, they had a nice lead at about 6 points. It's been trimmed into half, but now a chance to battle their way on back, as this one will be tipped and find the line. Javelina is making a bit of a run at things here. Serve once again by Zaccardo. Holman trying to find the soft spot in the defense and does just enough. So a point on over to the Rattlers now. It will be Hankins now back and serving. Rattlers now just 10 points away from potentially taking this second set. Estrada, wow, good job of getting there. It'll be King now. She has to cross court. No, she shoots for the line. Oh, it's just out. I thought for certain that she was going to hit it cross court, but a bit of a inside your head kind of play right there. Everyone thought she was going to hit cross court because of her position on the floor. Instead, she tries to hit it towards the line, knowing that the block would be set up for the cross court, but just not quite able to find it. Here's Paul now. She's sent back. This one alive, barely, but now into the net it goes once again. 15-14 now. It is going to be Klobuchen's back and serving here for the Javelinas. Estrada, she'll pop it up. Second touch taken by Holman. That one sent back. Well done there by Lauren and King. And it finds the corner. And we're tied up 15 apiece. It's going to be a race to 10 here. It was a big lead for these Rattlers, but now it's all tied up. Ooh, soft serve there. King almost overpassed it. Holman able to get the left hand onto it. Here's Paul. Well played there. That one touched, but just out of play. Holman, she was able to get a piece of it, but the thing was, it kind of messed up the passing opportunity for St. Mary's, and they weren't able to do anything with it. Here's Holman now. Popped up by Fasson. Now King will take a swing. She'll get it on down. So the run is finally ended for the Javelinas. 16 apiece now. Here's Holman now, ready to serve. That one popped up into the air. Big swing, oh, and Holman, she touched it. It looked like it had potential to possibly go out, but not one that I think Lauren was willing to leave up to chance, as now here's Wells back to serve. Good pass there by Hankins, and now here's King. Oh, with authority. King, she has been explosive here today. She's done quite the job for this St. Mary's team, as now Allison Rose has checked in along with Maddie Walsh. Allison Rose will be on there to serve. King, she's tied with Hankins for the lead in kills for the St. Mary's team on the game, 6 apiece. As there's Hassan, that one out. So the Rattlers finding themselves back in front now at 18-17. Walsh back there and serving once more. Popped up by Walsh. Here's King now. It's tipped and Rattler point once again. 19-17 now. Rattlers trying to even this one up at a set apiece. Good pass right there, though. Sent back and just out of play. Rose, she was able to sky there up against Fasson, but just not able to get it on the line. As into serve now is Scott. Also checking in is Hutchinson. Scott, the serve specialist for this team. That's her role right here. Rose mistiming her jump there along with Walsh. And just like that, we're tied up at 19 apiece now. This one really a nail biter. These two teams, they've been neck and neck the whole way through. Well played there by the Rattlers. Right on back. Here is Maddie King now. And a decent amount of experience out there on the floor for the Rattlers right now. There are two newcomers out there, but the thing is, make that three as Hankins able to put it on down. The thing is that you have players out there right now like Estrada and Isbell who they've been in this program for a while, so during these crucial times, they're the players that you want there on the floor, along with someone like a Holman, a Chicatano, or a Jenna Paul, as 21-19 now the lead for the Rattlers. We'll go on ahead and take a break here on the Rattler Network.
It's that time. Down, set, hut, hike. iPac Nissan's kickoff savings event. Score huge savings all month long. Brand new 2015 Nissan Sentra, zero money down, just $229 a month. Drive a new 2015 Nissan Altima, zero money down, just $299 a month. But you've got to beat the blitz because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember, iPac Nissan has it and we sell it for less.
Welcome back, Rattler fans. 21-19. Maddie King back there and ready to serve. King, that one nicely played, but it is a good pass. Well dug out there by Walsh. Quickly put back over by the Javelina. St. Mary's having to scramble. Good heads-up play there by King. Walsh again digging one out. Rose, oh, just couldn't find the line. 21-20. And now back and serving is Bukowski. She has been a difference maker as well for this Javelina team today. As up. Looks like we're going to have a violation here against the Rattlers. A mental lapse right there. An illegal formation, players overlapping, and just like that, a free point awarded over to the Javelinas. We're tied up at 21 apiece. You don't want to see mistakes like that in this kind of crucial situation. Rose, she'll push it towards the corner. Bukowski, though, is equal to it. Here's Fasan now. Dug out by King. Hankins now will take a swing. This one popped up by Zaccherdo. Isbell, oh, she got a piece of it, and it is a point over to the Javelinas. That's a frustrating one there if you're Isbell, as the timeout will now be taken by the Rattlers. And we'll go on ahead and keep it here temporarily, Rattler fans. Once again, go on ahead, tweet at us with our Rattler Trivia question of the night. The Rattler Trivia question, if you missed it, which senior is from Corpus Christi, Texas? Is it A, Jenna Paul, B, Tori Estrada, C, Megan Isbell, or D, Kaylin Guthrie? You can tweet at us at St. Mary's Rattlers with the hashtag Rattler Trivia. Just tweet the letter of your choice, and we'll go on ahead and reveal the answer when we come on back later on in the broadcast. About 30 seconds left on this timeout here. For St. Mary's, I think they really need to go on ahead and try to draw on their experience they've had from their past games. A lot of these players were starting to get into that mid-season form and able to draw on experience from past games. See if they're able to draw on that to pull this one on out. Walsh did well to set that one. Hankins also did well to get a hit off on it. Here's Isbell now. She's met at the net. Hankins, she was grounded. It's sent back. Walsh will take that second ball on over to King. Fasson now. Estrada, good job there, but it is over to the Javelina side. This one dumped off again. And that one found the line. King elected to let it go. And as such, now a 23-21 lead for these Javelinas, who are looking to make it 2-0 in the total set count. If you're just joining us, the Rattlers, they dropped that first set by a score of 26-24. But there's Hankins right there, looking to have St. Mary's battle on back. And now here comes Lauren Holman into the fray. And once again, this is the kind of player you want if you're St. Mary's into the game right now. Very experienced player out there. Fasson attacking from the middle this time. Now here's Hankins. She's met at the net. Popped up right there. Hankins again will swing. She'll tip it on over this time. Good job by Wells to dig it out. Bukowski, she'll send it over. Oh, and a good thought right there by Walsh. Trying to fool the other team. Oh, wow. One-handed set right there. Some fancy stuff coming out right now. A free ball for the Rattlers. It's Hankins. Met at the net. This one again at the net. Oh, and Walsh and Rose couldn't decide who to take it. Rose tried to, and now it is set point for these Javelinas. Substitution as Morrig will check into the match. Wells will check on out, and it is Fasson back there and serving. Here, this Rattler crowd trying to get behind their team. Rose out of play. Set number 2 will go on over to the Javelinas. They're now just one set away from closing this one out. We'll take a quick break here on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. 2-0. The Javelinas lead this one, as it'll be up to St. Mary's to try to battle their way on back. It's going to be a tough road ahead, but one that they are capable of doing. It will be the Rattlers serving here first. Chicatano is ready to go. And we'll see what St. Mary's can try to pull out of their hats here as we're into set number 3 now. And that one, oof. Javelinas coming out with authority there. Mora getting them on the board early. It will be a tough task for the Rattlers trying to win 3 in a row here, but something that they have done before. So now here's Holman. She'll elect to play it short. And it will be a free ball now for St. Mary's. Here's Paul finding the line. So 1-1. While it might look daunting, like it is a mismatch, it is not at all. These two teams have been very tightly contested the entire way through. The first set, 26-24 in favor of the Javelinas. The second set was 25-22. So these two teams, they've been neck and neck with each other the entire way through. It's just been that the Javelinas have been the ones who have come through with the big time points when it mattered. Here's Hankins. Popped on up. And a good job there by Chicatano, but King, she's going to have to play it short now. That one hitting the floor. The thing is about these Javelinas, they've done a very good job of targeting, of locating, targeting, and hitting at the Rattler setters. And as such, it has made it difficult for St. Mary's not only to get a good pass out, because, you know, your setters are the ones who are supposed to be setting, not passing, but it's also made it difficult for St. Mary's to get that good second ball they've been wanting. Good back row attack there, though, by Hankins, and she'll put it on down. 3-2 now for the Rattlers. Isbell checking in, Estrada checking out temporarily. Holman on to serve now. Holman, a little bit of top spin right there, serving a deep ball. Isbell, immediately her presence felt in this one as she's able to get herself a nice solo block right there. Look at the team statistics now as we're in the early goings of this third set. These two teams still even, dead even in kills actually, 31 apiece. As that one will sail on out, a point on over for St. Mary's. But again, it is the Javelinas doing slightly better on the defensive end of things. They have 5 blocks as compared to the 3 of St. Mary's. And on digs, they have 52, while St. Mary's has 50. Put down there. Again, targeting the St. Mary's setter, Chicatano. Rachel doing the best that she can right there, but not able to dig it on out. Here's Scott now, back and ready to serve. To Rachel's credit, though, it's been a good bounce-back game for her. She had a rough go in the last one. But this game doing well as Maddie King, another kill on the board for her. She's had herself quite the match. Maddie King and Hankins still neck and neck with each other, 9 kills apiece. King and Hankins, the 2 Rattler players, they're in there at all times for the St. Mary's team. So they're the players who, if anyone's going to play big, you'd like it to be them. But, ooh, a good job there. That is number 8, Hutchinson, getting in on the act, able to put that one down over Isbell and King as well. Bukowski, a good serve, but a good pass there by Walsh. That one met at the net. Fasson. Oh, what a sweet play right there on the finesse. 6-5, though. The Rattlers still lead it. The thing about that approach right there by Fasson is that She makes it look like she's going up for a couple of the big hits that she's had so far today, but then just taking a little bit off of it, a little bit of slice, and got yourself quite the hit. Rattlers trying to answer back with one of their own, but a good job there at the net by Hutchinson. 6-6 now. On the Javelina side of things, it's been Bukowski and Fasan who have been the standouts in the kills department. 8 apiece there, with Hutchinson and Morrig right behind with 7 apiece. Here's Fasan. Touched by Rattler. Estrada not able to get to it. And we've seen that the Javelinas, this is something that they've done well. They go on these little runs here, just 2 points here, 3 points there, and it really is a huge difference maker because it adds up, and it seems like at the right time they're getting these kinds of runs, as that one is going to be put on over. Fasan now pushing for that corner, but Estrada, good read right there. Here's King now. Flying through the air, but out of play it goes. 8-6 now. Also on the dig side of things, we see Zaccardo and Fasan leading the Javelinas thus far. 14 and 11, respectively, as Rose, she's going to have to play that one over. Oh, good attempt right there, but Isbell had it sniffed out, and a good job by her, but this one met at the net again. Seems like the Rattlers, they've just been thwarted, and now we see a timeout called here. And with that timeout, it's that time. IPAC Nissan's kickoff savings event. Score huge savings all month long. Brand new 2015 Nissan Sentra, 0 money down, just $229 a month. Drive a new 2015 Nissan Altima, 0 money down, just $299 a month. But you gotta beat the blitz, because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember, IPAC Nissan has it, and we sell it for less. See IngramParkNissan.com for details. Now, Rattler fans, the trivia question has been answered. It was indeed D. Kayla Guthrie was the answer. We're going to go on ahead, take a quick break here, and we'll be back on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. It is Bukowski who is back there and serving now for the Javelinas. Oh, good pass there by Tori Estrada. And now here comes Maddie King, but timing a little bit off. There's Fasan, though. She has been explosive today. Another point on the board for her and her Javelinas. 10-6 now. Rattler fans not liking that call too much there, but the line judge seemed on top of it. Here's Hankins now. Isbell, battle at the net, and it is won by the Javelinas. A lift called right there, as it was Klobidens who was able to go up against Isbell. Rattler still battling here. Isbell able to get it back into play, and Estrada will send it over for the free ball. Dug out here once again, targeting toward the setter. Here's Rose now. Allison Rose skies above the field, but a good job of digging that one out by Wells. Here's King now. Able to put it on down. 7-11 now. And that one much needed by St. Mary's. It ended what was a tough run right there, where the Javelinas ran off 5 straight points. That one hits the tape, but on over to the Javelinas side. And it's going to be a lift called here up against the Javelinas. A bit of a mistime on the run there by the hitter for the Javelinas, and they're going to get Hutchinson right there. 11-8. So quick 2 points run off by St. Mary's in their own right. And this one looking right back within reach. Fasan there. A good job by Estrada. This one now Hankins. Oh, good job there by Rose of being there. Played short. Wells is there. Here's Fasan now. Good job of the Rattlers getting there at the net. Rose now will attack. It's Bukowski who's there. This one played short. Walsh deciding to try to challenge the Javelinas. Fasan now. And that one hits the floor. And Walsh tried to play that one into the corner aggressively, but just not quite able to find it. Also, Bukowski was aware of it. Now Morig into the match. Fasan back and ready to serve. It is Wells who went out for the Javelinas. Another ace. A tough one right there. You can see just a little bit of momentum starting to pile up for these Javelinas, but if you're a Rattler fan, still plenty of time to battle your way on back into this one. Rose trying to do just that, but a good dig out by Fasan. Now King, a good dig out in her own right. Hankins, she's met at the net, and that one eventually down onto the floor, and it's now a 6-point margin for Texas A&M Kingsville. Good job there by Klobodins of getting the block, along with Hutchinson combining there. Here's Hankins. And down to the floor it goes. You can see the Rattlers trying to get some momentum going, some kind of positive energy here. Here is Estrada. And that one, ooh, just mean right there. Morig on the kill. And now just 10 away are the Javelinas from taking the set and with it the match. If you're the Rattlers, now's the time to start battling your way on back. Here's King. Oof, good dig right there. And another good dig. Here's Hankins now. Down on the line it goes. And Javelina's starting to feel it here. Zaccardo back and serving. Coleman popped up now. This one played short, but Walsh again equal to it. And that one off of Rose. Walsh not able to handle it. 17-9 now. And St. Mary's will call another timeout. We'll take the break with them here on the Rattler Network.
It's that time. Down, set, hut, hike. iPac Nissan's kickoff savings event. Score huge savings all month long. Brand new 2015 Nissan Sentra, zero money down, just $229 a month. Drive a new 2015 Nissan Altima, zero money down, just $299 a month. But you've got to beat the blitz because these savings end soon. No matter what vehicle you're shopping for this season, remember, iPac Nissan has it and we sell it for less.
And welcome back, Rattler fans. 17-9. The Rattlers trail here in set number 3. And that one, hey, a point for the coach. The side out is earned. 17-10 now. Chicatano and Jenna Paul checking into the match. And I think now we see the most experienced Rattler battalion on the court right now. So if there was a comeback to be made, and St. Mary's definitely taking steps toward it right here, this is the grouping that you would have on the floor. You got a good mix of the youth of Hankins and King, a couple of newcomers in there with some of the most senior players for the St. Mary's team, but a good job there of dumping it on in by Clobidins, and now 18-11, the Javelina lead, as we see a substitution here as Alexandria Wells will be checking into the match for the first time today. We've been seeing a lot of Abby Wells so far, but first time we'll see Alexandria now. As that one, good job there by King, spotting it on the line and knowing it was just a shade out. As now here is Hankins back and ready to serve. St. Mary's within 6 points here, so it is doable. Good serve there, but also a good pass. Bukowski trying to play it short, but it is Holman equal to it. And that one just on out as Alexandria Wells a little bit over-eager on her first swing right there. Hankins back and serving. And a violation there in the formation of the Javelinas. 3 point on over to the Rattlers now. We see a couple of mistakes being made by the Javelinas. A missed serve and now an error in formation. And now it is 18-14. St. Mary's right back into this one we go. Hankins poised. And that one just a knuckler of a serve right there. But a good job of handling it with the pass and being rewarded with the kill as well is Morig. So now we see Abby Wells checking into the game to serve. We've been seeing her so far today. Good serve there by Wells. Estrada, a little bit of difficulty handling it, but Hankins, a good hit on it nonetheless. And a good kill there by Fasson. Again, her fingerprints all over this match thus far, as Megan Isbell will now check in for Tori Estrada, who will immediately check on out for Ariana Flores, a freshman there, into the match. On the roster is both a defensive specialist and a setter, but she'll be in that DS role right now as Shikatano's still in the match. And that one out of play. So point on over for the Rattlers. 20-15 now, as we'll see Flores check right on back out. Isbell right on back in. And Holman back to serve. Fasson dug out there by Hankins. Here's Isbell now getting a touch onto it. It is short, and it is into the net. Point on over to the Rattlers. Holman back and serving once more. Going to take a lot to come back into this one, but Shikatano showing some of that stuff right there that the Rattlers are going to need. Hankins, she'll give a free ball on over. Here's Fasson now. Net at the net, but down to the floor it goes. Point on over to the Javelinas. Here's Scott checking into the match now as she'll replace Alexandria Wells. Scott back there and serving. 21-16 for these Javelinas. There's Estrada fresh into the match. Good pass there. Oh, and that one, it looked like both King and Shikatano going to the floor for it. Whoever touched it sent it a little bit too far back, and now it's at 22-16 here. And that one served on out. So 22-17 now. And you can hear the Rattler crowd trying to rally St. Mary's back into this one as Rose and Walsh back into the match they go. Shikatano and Paul will head out. If the Rattlers going to find their way back into this one, it's going to have to be with their young guns on the floor. Oh, good serve there. And it will result in a lift and a point on over for the Rattlers. A double touch, actually, the violation being called right there. And well placed there by Walsh. I think that Wells there on the floor couldn't tell if it was in or out and had to take the late touch. And another formation violation there up against the Javelinas. That's their second one of this set. That, along with 2 missed serves by Texas A&M Kingsville, could very well put the Rattlers back on into this one, 22-19 now. Bit of a shaky pass there, and the Rattlers are going to get a free ball out of this. It is going to be Rose. Oh, a big hit, but another free ball now. This time King met at the net, but down to the floor. 22-20 now. And a timeout taken by the Javelinas. They have seen enough, and this one has gotten too close for their taste. We'll go on ahead and take the break with them. St. Mary's trying to come back in this third set when we return on the Rattler Network. And welcome back, Rattler fans. 22-20. Rattlers trailing here in this third set, but trying to find their way on back, and it is going to be Maddie Walsh back there and serving. And for St. Mary's, you're just looking for someone to try to step on up here in the late goings, and that's a good start right there. Megan Isbell equaling Fasson at the net, and now it is just 1 point that separates these two teams. These two teams, they've been close the entire way through, and this third set will be no different. Met at the net. King now. They will put it over. It's into the tape, and a free ball now for the Rattlers, but it didn't seem much like it. It's going to be Hankins right here from the back row, just out. Hankins very close to trying to put that one on in. 23-21 now the lead for the Javelinas. Oh, and another one. A good serve there by the Javelinas. That has been a strength of theirs so far in this match. Match point now for Texas A&M Kingsville. This one off the tape, fortunate there. Here's Hankins taking a swing. Popped up by Wells. Fasson now. And she'll close it on out, and that will do it here. The Javelinas take it 3-0. 25-21 here in the third set. But it was a much closer match than a 3-0 would say. The Rattlers, they fought very valiantly in this one, falling in the sets 24-26, 22-25, and 21-25. A tough match here for the Rattlers, but I think that they did a lot of good things. They tightened up a lot of their mistakes and really looked solid out there for the most part. Just looking for them to make a few of these breakthrough plays and to find out how to close a couple of sets here and there. But that will do it for us here today. 3-0, the Rattlers do fall to the Javelinas. A tough match here at home. And for this Rattler team, it's going to be their last home match for a little while. They go on the road to face Newman, University of Arkansas Fort Smith, and Texas Women's, all those very important games. And then they'll be back home to face Texas A&M International. That will be on October 10th. In fact, we're going to have quite a long break without any home games for a while here on the Rattler Network. I actually do believe that October 10th game might be our next home broadcast, either there or a soccer game on October 9th. Double check on our website, rattlerathletics.com, But Rattler fans, that's going to go on ahead and do it for us here today. St. Mary's does fall. Their record is now 3-10 on the year, while the Javelinas improved to 8-7. Thank you again so much for tuning in, and for everyone here at the Rattler Network, we thank you for tuning in. And I'm Joe Rodriguez. As always, take care, everyone.